So this is life. Okay? So why do I feel pain? Why do I have to suffer? Why is life so hard on me? You cannot avoid pain. Same way you cannot avoid love. They just happen. They just bloom. It's like raining, pouring on a rainy day. You need the low, the tension in that symphony. Dum 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 for the high note to have a meaning. Because if you just have dun, there's no meaning in that. There's nothing in that. So it goes like this. The 4th, the 5th. So this is life. Okay? And you might be at an all-time low, like right here, a moment of pain, a season of pain, that part of this dance of life. But you need this. You need this moment right here for this moment to arrive. You need this moment right here for this moment to arrive. But there's something here that's not really straight. But let's imagine it is. There is a perspective here where you don't identify yourself with these two things. You can see them for what they are. You can experience them. You're not controlled by them. You just stay there. You allow yourself to feel those things. You go through them. They are the seasoning of life, okay? Pain, love, those are the opposite. And they need each other to be there. But then there's this beautiful quality. There's this beautiful presence. Call it being, call it God, call it the universe, call it the present moment. And that's where you can see the dance of life. That's when you can appreciate pain for what it is and love for what it is. Creating a distance, seeing it for what it is, not taking control of you. Just knowing that this thing that's being experienced by you is not who you are. It's not here to stay. It's not here to destroy your life. It's not here because you're unlucky. It is here because it needs to be there. And it needs to be there for enough time before it goes back up again. Okay? Love needs pain to exist. The yin and yang. You don't really choose. It's not really your choice to avoid pain. You don't need to try to avoid it. You don't need to fear pain, try to resist it. It's not about that. I mean, you don't try to do that with love, or maybe you do. Some people do. They don't want to feel love. They don't want to feel pain. They try to avoid some things that need to happen, because some things do need to happen. One thing is pain, and one thing is suffering, and those are very different. Suffering is an option when we dwell in those memories, when we mistake our mind for something that controls us, when we identify ourselves with our mind, with our pains, with those memories, then pain becomes suffering. Then something that was supposed to bring a lesson becomes something that disrupts the balance in your life, something that breaks that harmony. And it's not necessarily broken because it's part of life. You can get lost in pain, can become suffering, can become whatever you want it to become. Eventually, you need to use your mind for what you need to use it, as a tool for practical things. You want your mind to work for you, not against you. Eventually too, if you accumulate that pain, if it becomes unbearable after a long period of time, when pain becomes suffering in your mind, when it takes control of you, when you cannot see the end of the tunnel, sometimes it blooms and it becomes the opposite. It becomes a possibility for enlightenment, a possibility for awakening. However, it's like a pendulum that goes from one end to the other. It will come back eventually. There's lack of stability. That stability needs to be created through presence, because love, pain, all those emotions, yeah, they happen, not to you but through you. But the thing is, if you're not really there, if you're not really aware of this beautiful dance, if you're not really aware of this yin and yang dance that comes and goes when it has to come, and goes when it has to go, because it does. If you're not aware of it, love can become an obsession, a transaction, a performance. It can be fake, and pain can become suffering. Pain can become your reality and take control of your tool, of your mind. If you identify everything as pain, it leaves a mark in you. You need to step back. You need to step back and see the dance of life. The pain is not just suffering. Pain brings fruits. Pain brings rain. Pain brings perfect timing of message that you need to see, that you need to experience, that you don't need to resist, that you just need to be there to see for what it is. Because pain is part of that music of life, of those colors, of the dance of life. And sometimes there is essential pain that you need to go through because it's your time. It's the moment for you to feel it, to make a difference. And then pain becomes a lesson, becomes even a friend. And I know it's much easier said than done, but if again you can create that state of presence, that state of being, I'm here and I'm seeing the pain, and I'm seeing that I'm going through a period where my life, where my whatever I am is experiencing pain, and I see it for what it is, and I see that it had to come at this time. Pain becomes that period of the year that's a bit more gloomy, a bit more dark, but that you need to be there to see, to not get lost in it, to not be obsessed with it, to not also resist it, to see for what it is, for what it's bringing to you. But pain is necessary, pain is inevitable, pain is part of the song of life. Without pain, there is no love. Those things that you experience, they need contrast. Be there and be ready to choose what you want to be lost in. If you really want to dwell in that pain, if you really want to get lost in it, be careful. But you choose. Sometimes it has to be that way. But see it for what it is. Always create that distance. And remind yourself that you are not pain. You are not really that loving experience, that stressful experience. It is happening through you. Life is happening through you. And you're there watching it, experiencing it. Keep that perspective. And always believe that when the season of pain comes, when the season of love comes, and I'm not talking about presence, I'm not talking about just being. Sometimes things arrive. Sometimes they are part of a bigger plan that you could never see, that you could never understand. So when that happens, believe that it is happening for a reason, that the dance of life is happening to you for a reason, that it's coming to shape you into your ultimate version, that it's coming to bring a message. And once you take the message, let it go. Don't let the pain become suffering. Let the pain be what it needs to be. Let it prepare you. Let it take you out of your comfort zone. Let it deliver the message and sail through it. Don't drown in it. Sail through it. Dance with it.